Now, here's Vassell. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Back to Vucevic. Kicks it out to James. 5 on the clock. Over Green. Here's Edgecombe.
A great defense. Vassell is so versatile, and he's a player who can guard all 5 positions.
Greg, we know something every scout liked about VJ Edgecombe was his raw physical ability.
Yeah, many felt he was already NBA ready in terms of his physique. He's fast, he's strong, and he can just leap out of the gym. No waiting for him to fill out. This guy is ready to go.
Pass to Vucevic. Jokic with the steal. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
On offense, here are the Warriors. Still without a basket in the game. The drive by Jokic.
Incoming, it's Joker time as Jokic shaking the arena with that slam.
LeBron outside. Over in the corner, Ellis. No good again that time.
Great job on the closeout and taking away space against a good shooter.
Pass to DiVincenzo. This one for 3. Good on the three-point shot. DiVincenzo's got 6.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
Now here's LeBron. Shot clock at 6. Back to Ellis. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Jokic. Ball with the bucket.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Nikola Jokic.
And it's the Warriors' ball. A 12-point game. Pick by Vucevic. Oh!
Nice!
Look at that. And what an explosive finisher LeBron is. Rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
And the wide open shot from Green. From outside, off the mark. And here's James. He'll bring it up with the Warriors. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Now here's James. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game.
And that's where Green makes his biggest impact. He is a menace defensively.
Nikola Jokic.
Jokic with the bucket.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Back to LeBron. Takes the 3. Great D that time from Green. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, LaMelo Ball is a playmaker, first and foremost. He said, I just start off the game trying to get my team involved, get the flow going. After the team's going, I try to get mine. If you get the team involved first, more pieces going, it just makes the game easier. Guys, back to you.
A great passer. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Here's James, following the basket by LaMelo Ball. James looking around. A wide open look here for Vucevic. And the Warriors miss again. To the middle. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Well, these days, interior offense takes great determination and discipline.
Now here's James. Hit his leg. And the refs whistling a kick ball. Pass to Edgecombe. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And the struggles continue, guys, and really it's about those turnovers. They've been the culprit.
There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter. Now DiVincenzo. Outside, Green. A three-pointer off the mark. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Up by 16. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Everybody in this league wants to run, but not everybody has the personnel to do it. This is a great start.
And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic. So it's the Warriors now. They trail by 16. Edey, a screen. Pass to Smart. Back to James. Just 5 to shoot. For the 3. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Hits it from three-point range.
Yeah, Vassell looking comfortable and confident from the corner.
And there's the call on Donte DiVincenzo. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Over in the corner, Ellis. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Ellis has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. When LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be, what will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say, he's exceeded them.
On offense, here are the Warriors. It's a 16-point game. Kicks it out to James. Off target from three-point range. Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Get up, LaMelo. These Ball brothers can fly.
Over in the corner, Ellis. Here's LeBron. Back to Ellis. Clock at 6. LeBron's shot is good. James has got his second bucket of the night.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
Jokic high post. He's got 8. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
A 3 for DiVincenzo.
Capable of guarding any position. LeBron is also skilled at just contesting shot.
Jokic with it. Now guarded by Smart. Down low. Vassell outside. And here's Green outside. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
Here's the screen. Right wing. Here's Edey. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Edey's got himself on the board with 3 there. And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Some people argue that defense has declined in recent years. Would you agree?
I think mostly it's just harder to defend in today's game. You have to cover so much more ground, and with the lack of physicality, it just makes it more challenging.
Well, a couple made threes in the first quarter, and he's not slowing down after drilling another one.
Now here's LeBron.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Back to Brown. Shoots over ball. Pass to Whitmore. Back to Lively. And finished off by Lively.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander. Now, here's Jokic. Lively defending. And Lively pulls it down. Inside. LeBron stuffs it home.
Yeah, the vertical's still there. LeBron's athleticism never ceases to amaze. And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
LeBron with it. He's got 6. Drives to the hoop.
And look at how well Jokic uses that size defensively there with a great contest on the shot.
Pass the ball. 6 to shoot. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. .32 seconds left in the first half. Here's Edgecombe.
You want to talk about hang time. Edgecombe is still going up while others are coming down.
There's 18 seconds left in the first half. Richardson with it. Picked up by Edgecombe. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Strus for 3. Ahead for the finish. And the dunk by Edgecombe.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
In this league, you run whenever you can. It's so much easier to score in transition.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And here's Richardson. Clock at 6. Pass to post. Back to Richardson. From 13, that one wide left. We know about the length and the athleticism, Tim, of Lively. But what do you like about his skill and maybe the way he sees the game?
Yeah, this league has seen a lot of guys with that type of length and athletic ability, but what sets him apart, he's got great instincts for where to get open, instincts, how to rebound, where the ball is coming off. And then also, I just think his conditioning level is very high.
Here's Ball. Pass to Green. Back to Ball. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
Here's Whitmore. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. And they call an illegal screen here. You know, Tim, you hear some players now feeling they're being unfairly criticized. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I do believe it can get personal at times, but listen, if you are in this league, I think it helps to have thick skin because you are going to be criticized from time to time.
But players do pay attention, don't they? They know what's being said and written.
They pay a lot more attention than they let on, Kevin, believe me. And if they're not listening, somebody in their inner circle is, I promise you that.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
And the Warriors making a change here. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Pass to Lively. Just 4 to shoot. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
Substitution for the Warriors. Number 32.
3 from the inbound. The putback. Here's Brown. The second chance effort. James absolutely owning the inside.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Oh, Jokic with attitude there. Love it.
Now LeBron. 10 points for him. Pass to Edgecombe. Here's Vucevic. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Vucevic has got his first 3 points of the game.
Earlier in his career, Vucevic didn't take any threes. Now they've become one of his staples in terms of his offensive game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Ball. He's got 6. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Green outside. Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Oh, you got to put a body on Jokic or he'll torch you on the offensive glass.
On the wing, Ellis. Sinks the three-pointer. Ellis has got 6.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Now, here's Jokic. He's got 12. And that one ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. DiVincenzo with it. Up again. Pass to Jokic.
2 minutes.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
5 to shoot. Green up on top. Vassell inside the line. It's hauled in by LeBron.
Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that one, especially considering the defense didn't really affect him. .125 left to play in the third. Over to the wing. Pass to Brown. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Brown's got his first bucket in this one. And here is Ball. He has 6. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
There's Ellis with the 3 ball. Draymond Green grabs the miss. Pass to Jokic. It's hauled in by Brown. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
And their all-around play has been the key to chipping away at this deficit.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Now Jones. It's Exum on the wing. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
Jacks up a 3, and we've reached the end of the third. Up by 4. And we've got more action coming your way after this break.
36.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And it's the Warriors' ball, trailing by 4. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Here's Edgecombe. Basket good. Edgecombe's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Warriors. And ball gets double teamed. Vassell outside. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Nikola Vucevic. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Ball surveying the defense. Pass to Jokic. Shot clock at 2. A slam by Jokic.
Capable of being a very potent scorer, Jokic certainly has looked focused so far in this one.
And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. To the wing right side. Shot clock at 5. And the dunk by Edgecombe.
And there was some power behind that slam by Edgecombe.
And ball gets double teamed. Deflects the pass. Edgecombe with the steals. And the dunk by Edgecombe.
And it's official. They have come all the way back. At one point, this thing seemed to be out of reach.
Well, right now they have the momentum, but you've got to watch it. This league has big swings.
Back to James. Four on the clock. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
The ball goes to
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Outside ball. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That is his first foul of the game.
That's 2 really unproductive trips in a row, ending in turnover.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control. It's how they've played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Shot clock at 6. James outside to take the lead. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Smart. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Ball with the bucket.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
Here's Edgecombe. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Much better job of just taking care of the basketball, really putting the onus on the defense.
Here's DiVincenzo. And he slams it down with a one-arm hammer. Huge.
Jokic comes through just fearless. What an option.
Smart up top. Launches it. The three goes down.
Huge shot from Smart. You can tell they really needed that one.
Edgecombe with the steal. James. Pocket pass to the paint, and he punches it home.
And when you need a big score, you want LeBron to get the ball, and that's why.
Now DiVincenzo. Here's Ball. Green with the ball. Picked up by Brown. Outside, Vassell. And he does not hit. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Oh, LeBron does it again.
And James has made so many big shots throughout his career. This is nothing new.
Now, here's Ball. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Yeah, you don't see those over and back calls too often because they're just so easy to avoid.
Look, I understand you want to fight for the basketball, but you also have to be smart about it.
Here's Vucevic. Edgecombe with it. 5 on the clock. Here's the drive. Oh, no good on the dunk. Now Green. Oh, what a finish.
Fearless. Draymond Green gets it done in the moment.
Guys, they're holding on to the slimmest of leads.
Yeah, and you can't afford to let that thing get any slimmer.
Brown! Vucevic down low. And there's the call on Donte DiVincenzo. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. And here is LeBron. 6 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Green.
You could tell it was almost tunnel vision on that pass. Had no idea where the defender was.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
And does the pressure affect you? Nope, not that time. Not for players who practice these moments. Well executed.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
LeBron James.
And he does get the second one. And that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
Score, then hope for some missed free throws or a turnover at the other end.
Well, at this point, everything has to go your way to extend this game.
Green outside. Here's Ball. DiVincenzo. So we see the Warriors get the win here.